Welcome to MSCS High School Game Day. We're doing a deep dive into the heart of high school sports. Join us as we celebrate the incredible talent and dedication in our community.
You know what day it is. It's Friday, and it's the MSCS High School Game Day. I'm here at Central High School. I'm also the host, Marcus Taylor, but I got some friends here with me because we got a big game. My guy, Marcus Doc Holliday, Big Memphis. And then I got another new guy that's on the set today. His name is Reed Willis. He's actually going to be interviewed and as well going to be one of the hosts of the show today. So guess what? It's Friday, baby, and we're going to watch us some football.
Miss Wells, are you still struggling with your computer?
Yes, I forgot my login.
Don't worry, I can help you.
Any questions, big or small, MSCS can handle it all. Call 416-5300, 416-5300. Call 416-5300, 416-5300.
MSCS.
We're greatness girls.
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 Doc, once again, man, I thank you so much for coming one more time with your boy. You know, we go way back. I appreciate you big time, Doc, coming in, Mr. Big Memphis, coming in and sit with me on the show, man. Thank you again.
First of all, I'll praise to the Most High, man. I'm from here, so I have to be a part of this. I'm born and raised in Memphis, and let's say, just the thing about, you know how I know this is a big game, a bigger game for the first time? Boy, got your big bow tie on, man, so I know it's a big game.
Reed,
I feel like I'm underdressed for this one.
no, Reed, you all right, man? Look, Reed, so real quick, man, for a lot of people that don't know you, we're going to talk about it a little bit later on, but you're an athletic specialist for the MSIAA, right?
MSCIAA, yeah. So my job is simply to offer support and for all the high schools, middle schools around the district. We have over 100 schools that we work with.
Yeah, man.
MSCS is the largest district in Tennessee, and we do our best to support and help the athletes and students, coaches, administrators, just do their best so they can do their job and support them.
Doc.
First of all, y'all do so much great things, and I don't think you all get enough credit. I know y'all don't make my show because because if we see y'all, something bad didn't happen. So the thing about it is, talk about how important it is for you all to be there, because a lot of times when these athletes are hurt and injured, you all are the first people that they see it. And how important is the job that you all do to kind of calm them down to really assess the situation?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a big district, like I said. So we want to just be there to offer support for our coaches, make sure they're prepared for those kind of situations. I do a lot of mentorship with our athletic directors and help to prepare them for the good and the bad. And again, just really trying to help make their job easier when they get into expected and unexpected situations.
So look, one of the biggest things I understand is that we also have to make sure, and you guys too, to make sure there's a lot of safety going on at the stadium. So I know with that being said, we got a lot of great things that's going on. So safety is one of the things we're going to talk about. So I think on this next break, what we're going to talk about is making sure that when people come to the game, they're safe also.
What's up, MSCS fam? It's your boy Kelvin Perkins, quarterback for Southwind High School, and I'm pumped for an exciting season. Yo, K's record, running back, Germantown High School in the house. We're all about toughness and touchdowns, but we got to talk safety first.
Absolutely. It's Dylan Dickerson, left tackle from Middle College High School, and we need all our fans to do a vibe check before coming to our house.
First off, let's keep it real. Weapons? Nah, not happening, bro. Keep that mess out of our stands and off our parking lot. Respect our house. No doubt. Now let's talk about bags. When entering the stadium, clear bags only. That's the rule for everyone. No ifs, ands, and buts.
Speaking of butts, keep your butts in seat, man. You feel me? Only get up to cheer for restroom breaks or for concession runs.
And don't even think about posting up on the fence or in our parking lot. We want the action on the field where it counts. Respectful fans are the real MVP.
Exactly. Let's rock this season with victories and good vibes. See you on game day.
So we're back again, and so I want to make sure while we were sitting here, it was fresh. We're nowhere at the Central White Station game, right? So that's going on tonight. And then we got a couple more games that we'll be into. And I'm gonna pick. It's gonna be on me. So can't nobody get mad. If you want to see me, you know where you can find me. But at the end of the day, we're gonna talk about some games. So Reed, of course we got the game tonight, right? We got the Central Warriors against the White State Spartans. Now, this is what I love about this story. You've got two coaches that have been partners for a long time. Coley and Major have been guys, right? Okay. So now Coley's back over at the green and white instead of the green and gold. And he's playing against some kids that Yeah, so for me, what is your take on the game? You know, I know we watched them over the past couple of years. You ain't got to pick, but tell me a little bit.
You're not going to catch me picking any of these games. I don't want to make anybody mad. But yeah, there's a great game. Coach Wright has been over White Station, or excuse me, at Central for some time. Yeah. And Coach Coley Thornton was one of his assistant coaches. Now is taken over at White Station as the head coach there. So this is going to be an exciting matchup. Two of the great teams and programs in the city. So looking forward to seeing what happens tonight.
I'm kind of perplexed. Doc, I don't know if you want to hop in this one or you.
No, of course, man. Hey, anytime you have a coach who's done some amazing things like Coach Major, right? Yeah. Been in a couple of different places. Now he got this Central High Warriors football program at a whole nother level. And you got somebody like Coley that's been with him that knows everything that Major probably hadn't shown him everything.
Oh,
but then you know, you got the student who try to put their own
Daniel something, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, exactly. A little sauce on what he got going on. That's a good matchup, man, because you got two good teams, you got two good programs. Not only do you have two good head coaches, you have two good coaching staffs because Major Wright has some great coaches with him. Coley has some great coaches with him. I'm just looking forward to see which one going to be the money green.
Yeah, money green.
One of them going to be sour green tonight.
Hey,
one of them going to be
money green.
Oh, sour green or money green.
So here I go. I'm going to keep it real. I am going to pick the Central Warriors. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to grab the Central Warriors. I'm going to tell you why I'm going with the Warriors. I'm going to tell you why I'm going with the Warriors. Hear me well. I'm going to tell you why I'm going with the Warriors. I believe that Central is starting to peak. Mm-hmm. They've been up on the program under a Major Wright for some years. Even though Coley's going over to White Station, rebuilding that program, getting a lot of his babies because he was at White Station Middle School so long. But at the end of the day, I think that the strength and the fan base that Central has is going to will them to that 12th man that we talk about sometimes. I think they're going to be good enough to do what they do. But then I got another game. Last week we had Southwind. Southwind is back again, right? So Southwind is playing Houston. What you think about that game?
Hey, Southwind balling, man. Houston got a squad. Southwind balling, man. Southwind is a machine right now. Houston cool, but Southwind got a machine. I ain't picking, but I'm just looking forward to a great little match.
Okay.
Well, I'll pick this one because Southwind is one of our teams here at MSCS, and I think Southwind is going to take tonight against Houston. Coach Griffin over there at Southwind has a great program over the years. Now in 5A, or it's now in 6A from 5A, and I think they're going to take it tonight.
Well, I'm going with it. I'm going with Southwind, man. They're a real machine. Now, the last one, I ain't got time, but I'm going to tell you who I'm picking. I'm picking, man, White Haven. They just tough when you talking about White Haven and Farrell. I know you're going to get mad at me, guys, but that's my pick. You already know, man, I love y'all so much, but we're going to talk about these Warriors now.
Well, Central is a tradition of excellence. We've been around a very long time, and we want to maintain the standards that we always have had. So we have an award-winning band program, jazz band, our marching band, and wind ensemble. We have choir, theater, orchestra. We have an amazing fine arts department, and one of the things in our fine arts department that makes us a little different is we also offer ceramics. We have our own kiln. They learn to mold and work with 3D art. We offer a little bit of everything. Colleges really want to know, yes, you have a good ACT and you have good GPA, but what else can you do? What else can you contribute to their college campus? Are you a community service person, or do you have leadership opportunities, different clubs and organizations to create a well-rounded student? Learning is throughout your whole life, and if we can inspire a love for learning that carries you through the rest of your life, that's an ideal goal.
This is Sea House Live. I'm Alyssa Winters, and this is your Central News.
This AV program is growing. It is fabulous. We have a place for you to do a podcast. We have a news desk. We give the students an opportunity to work outside the classroom, create projects of their own.
I love Ms. Mitchell. She's the best teacher I could ask for. She's taught me so much. She's helped me build my confidence. She helps me learn a lot of skills. Overall, she's a great teacher, and she knows what she's talking about when it comes to AV production.
I want them to be able to go into the workforce. Everything that we use in this classroom, they use in the real world. Like real professionals use all of these items.
It's a lot that goes into it. It's not just setting up a camera and saying your script. It's much more that goes behind it. And I enjoy all of the work. This class has given me a lot of experience, and I'm grateful for that. And maybe I could go further into the production world.
Everything we're doing is to prepare them for real life, real world experience and work.
Now, after watching that video, I've got to get to the person who makes this work. Miss Carolyn Mitchell is our guest right now. Miss Carolyn Mitchell, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good. So I'm really taken aback. I'm really hating just a little bit because I saw how well that the children were doing.
They're excellent.
So tell me something. When did you fall in love with that kind of work?
In high school, I graduated from Craigmont. No booze, please. But I graduated from Craigmont High School. We had the only radio program. I'm an alumni of it. So I've been in love ever since I started in high school in 9th grade.
Wow. So how many years have you been teaching the class?
I've been at Central 6 years. So we've built a program. When I first got here, we had limited resources, but now we have all the current equipment that you can see in any news or radio station. We have great equipment. They've definitely invested in the program.
Reed, so a lot of times, do you get a chance to utilize Central's AV team?
We've not had a chance to, but we would absolutely love to get involved with Central's AV team as well as the others around the city. We've had some student requests at times to get involved and help us. We're a small team over at MSCIAA, and so to utilize the resources, the student resources that we have in the district, we'd love to do that.
Yeah.
We would love to be a part of that. The students are always excited when they come to class. They're learning and growing every day.
How often do you, I'm pretty sure you emphasize and tell the young Royals that you teach how many opportunities, money they can make doing this.
Oh, yes.
I even saw you, I know you teach them because I saw you speaking from the diaphragm. So, you know how it's done. So how receptive are they when you telling them and showing them everything?
Extremely receptive, you know, and the purpose of the program is to prepare them for work. Once they leave high school, I want to make sure that they are able to get an entry-level position, whether it's in radio or television, whatever it is. I want to make sure they know how to edit, they know how to speak and interview. So we make sure we go over all of those things and just introduce them to the basics and perfect that so that they're ready to enter the workforce.
I really felt like articulation, like you said, how you speak. We have a certain vernacular here in the South. Rain, Saturday, you know, that's us.
Yes.
Show, you
and
tripping.
I stopped that right there.
Right.
Not allowed to say things like four instead of, I can't even say it wrong.
Floor.
Right. So it's important to enunciate and pronounce your words.
Yeah, because one time for me, I was sitting back and I was doing a show. I thought I was great. And there was a young lady by the name of Miss Kathy Harr pulled me to the side and said,
Love her.
Hey, I need you to say it like this. I said, yes, ma'am. So that's been the business for us. So now, look, Miss Carolyn Mitchell, we thank you so much for sitting with us.
Thank you, guys.
And having a great program over here.
Thank you.
That's what's up. And we'll be right back after this break.
Let's Talk is the newest member of our customer service family and is available 24/7. Families can ask questions online and get immediate responses via the virtual assistant. Access from any computer, tablet, or smartphone by clicking the Let's Talk tab to ask a question or contact our team. Multiple language options are available. Visit sesk12.org/welcome to get started.
So look, we're back again, and we're just talking a little football, Doc. So this is week 3, 2?
Indeed, week 3.
Yeah, so this is, to you, guy who played the sport on every level, right? Got to say that. I don't think people understand. You're a guy
How many
who
levels
played
is
on- Yes, sir. On every level, Doc. You played on every level. So for you, what was the first few weeks for you in high school, getting ready for the rest of the season?
Well, it's just excitement, man. You know, when your football season first starts, especially, the first couple of games, you kind of get your feet under you. You can practice all summer, man, and spring and do things in the winter, but you never really know how the game is going to be and how the season is going to be until you get out there. Because when you're scrimmaging, that first game, it's your first time playing football for that long. But,
Right.
While I was at Fairleigh, we was doing our thing, and
Yes, sir.
we played Central in football. Like,
Yes, sir.
Al
sir.
Kate was the coach. I
Al Case,
think I had some success against Central High
you
School.
did. Yeah,
But,
momentous moments.
but it's always, and I'm saying it because I'm in Central, and they probably look at me like, man, you don't get your old self up out of here.
Right.
But anyway, man, it's just an exciting time. I know when I was getting prepared, playing at Fairleigh and coming from Memphis, I never thought I was going to go to the NFL. I did.
Right.
But when I did make it to the NFL, it's just I relived all these moments. So I hope these young people understand the coaches that they have, take advantage of the knowledge and the expertise that they have, man, because playing football, dog, it's the best sport on earth, not earth.
See, hold on. Just not that season yet, but I'm going to let you slide.
Yeah,
So, Reed, let me ask you this question. For you, it's hot in Memphis, right? And so you guys are really, really working to make sure that the athletes have an opportunity to be able to even play the game. Like, there's been some delays at a couple of games. There have been some incidents, but how tough is that for you guys to kind of gauge that at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, so again, we have a small staff, so we can't be at every game, but we do educate our coaches, educate our ADs about heat index and what to do. Also, one great thing that we have done over the summer, we got a grant for hydration. So we're providing coolers, Gatorade, some cooling tubs for our athletes and our programs this year.
Cool.
A grant from the FedEx St. Jude Classic that we got.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, so again, man, I know you guys play a great part in what's going on. We want to make sure. I know a lot of times we talk about how well the kid throws the ball, how many yards a running back has. We talk about the wins and losses. But it's those things that y'all create an atmosphere that's conducive for them to be able to play their sport and go forward. So, man, I thank you guys so much for what you do. But I know, again, man, it's so important in this season to make sure week 3, week 2, week 3 is pretty big, man. You got some tough games, and we've been talking about it. But guess what? You already know what we do. We'll be right back because the show is not over.
We were just trying to decorate and add some life to the building. If I was in middle school, what would I want to see if I came into the building? We started the Hall of Fame. We asked the children in the building, so who would they want to see on the walls as they walk through the building?
I see when I walk down this hallway is inspiration. Every saying from Maya Angelou, Penny Hardaway, all inspire me. I play basketball and I'm an athlete, and what he says it just means so much to me because I have a hard time having confidence and believing in myself.
When I walk down this hall at Havenview Middle School, I see leadership. Miss Darla Youngberry, she's a very inspirational person, and she shows a lot of leadership to our school.
That could be me on the wall one day. He has the same color. I look like him, I look like her. They can actually go research and see who these people are.
Once again, we're back. You know, this is the MSCS high school game day. Now, before I go to this, I was talking to this young man. I think he's a rocket scientist or something else. This young man is the quarterback for the Central Warriors. His name is Chris Working. This young man has a 4.8 GPA, a 28 on the ACT, and I think he walked on water. Hey, look, Chris, tell me a little bit about the season, man. Your first year being quarterback. You've been over here with Coach Major, right, since you've been in the ninth grade, right?
Yes, sir.
Worked your way up, man. What was that like for you?
Well, this isn't my first year starting quarterback.
Yeah.
But I've been the starting kicker. It was as a sophomore, and last year I actually started at I think receiver.
Hold on. Let's go back. So you do everything.
Yes, sir. I do everything.
You going?
I'm also this year. I'm also the starting
college now
this year.
Huh?
I also long snap for punts.
Yeah, you going to college, baby. You going to college. Talk to me.
So my mom actually has been working at Central High for 25 years. So I've been coming and seeing this game against White Station for my entire life. So there's a lot of history behind this game. Not only are the coaches very familiar, but the players are very familiar with each other, So this game means a lot to us. So winning this game has been a dream of mine, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win.
That's what's up, man. Look, Reed, before I go, I got to talk about this. The guy next to you, quietly but assuredly, Major Wright has probably been one of the most stern, sturdy, knowledgeable coaches in the city of Memphis, right? I became a fan when he went to Raleigh, Egypt, right? When Coach, we went to Raleigh, Egypt, and I saw what you did for those young men out there when you took that old, mechanics room, shop, and made it a weight room. You got all those things donated. You bought some things, and you took that team to a different level. Here's the beauty. The same children that people frowned up about, you had them decent and in order on the sideline. They didn't cut up and clown, Coach, in the area where they were shutting down games until you got out there to have a good conversation. Now you're over here at Central. How does it feel to be over at Central High School building your brand again?
Feels great. It's been a long journey, a journey that started in 2001 as the head coach at White Station High School. Ironically, a place where I grew up from 81 to 87, where my dad was the head football coach.
Wow.
This is the coaching in MSCS is special to me. Both my parents were employees in this school system, and but then going much deeper, this game is very important, and it means a lot. There's family involved, and I've two of my older sisters graduated from White Station High School, and my brother lost at birth is now the head coach at White Station High School. So there's a lot of me.
I like that.
Special game.
Chris, we're here week 3. Last week y'all had a week off. Week 1 played Melrose, a big win against Melrose. Talk about what you learned about your team week 1.
Well, I think I didn't learn anything about my team. I knew everything about my team coming into Melrose, and I guess people found out about us. But coming into Melrose, I was confident in my team's ability to win. I was confident in my team's ability to fight. I knew my team was not afraid, and we fought like it, and we played like it. I feel like we showed it, and we were able to get the win.
Excellent.
Coach Wright, quick question. You're playing against your boy, your guy. Coley been your guy for years. I know the relationship. What's that like? I was sitting there thinking about it. It was almost like, what's that, the Georgia coach in Alabama? When Georgia, Alabama played, they so together so long. What is this like for you? Because I can tell that it's a big game because that's your guy, right? I know it was tough to even let him go because he's been by your side since you've been here. But what does this game mean to you? Tell me, Coach.
It's deep, and it was hard to let him go. But the excitement of what he has in store for White Station takes over, and but I don't know if you could ever try to explain to someone playing a game you don't really want to win or lose. But it's going to be a tough night, but we always want to win, and but at the same time, I want the best for him because he's special to me.
Well, Coach, I love it. We all love it. But guess what? I already know what time it is. Y'all got to get ready. It's a big one tonight. But you already know the business. Let's check it out as we do our Mic'd Up with Central.
Hey, finna dominate this Friday, bro. Hey, two of the top defensive players in the city, bro.
Good. Good. That's it right there. That's where it's going to be. Just get in there and sit. Get in there and stop. You don't have to keep running. Don't feel like you got to keep running because Landon's coming, right? So just clear that outside backer and come to a stop right there. Shoe to shoe almost. Get up there. Get up there. Yeah, there you go. Good. Good spot. Oh, got him. Oh, keep it short. Don't get caught up. Okay, if you need to back up on that where you don't get hung up in any of this, we got to be gone. We can't sit back here and do this, okay, because we get beat, okay? You got to go with that out. We're going to block the end. Don't you get trapped, Josh.
Once again, you already know we're live here at the high school, Central High School. And I have right next to me wide receiver Cam Cox, who is going to tell me a little bit about himself with his new head coach, Mr. Cody Thornton. Hey, man, how you doing today?
Doing well. How about you?
Hey, man, so you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, senior year. This game is big for you, right? Right, at the wide receiver spot.
Yes, sir.
Not only that, you grew up down the street.
Down the street, Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Yes, sir.
Winning pedigree.
Oh,
Who was your junior high coach, middle school coach?
Coach Harris.
Yes, sir, Byron.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Football.
Yes, sir.
So now you're out in White Station playing wide receiver.
Yes, sir.
How was that being for you these past few months?
It's been good. Coach Thornton came in, changed the organization a lot, like mentally, physically, everything.
Yeah.
Culture, really,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Changed the whole thing around it. It's looking good this year.
Yeah, so you're a 3.0 student.
Yes, sir.
21 on ACT.
Yes, sir.
College ready.
Yes, sir.
We going to school.
Of course.
No doubt. What you want to major in, man?
I'm majoring in engineering.
Engineering?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, you're going to get that bread. Look, so let's go back. Coach, watched it over the years at White Station Middle, several opportunities to become the head coach at White Station High School, decided not to do it, came with your homeboy, spent years with him, and you finally went back to the White Station Spartans. How does that feel for you?
It's been a long time coming. I took this job with Coach Wright for an opportunity to work under who I think is probably the best in the city.
Okay.
Probably I'd put him up there with anybody in the state. Have a huge amount of respect for Coach Wright. Learned a ton. And like I said, had a chance to probably go back there just into our start here, and I was like, I'm not leaving. We had too much invested. We did a great job working together and building this program and putting it where it is. So felt really good about leaving when the opportunity came up again, and always wanted to be a high school head coach, and knew that place needed somebody. So it was just too good to pass up, and a challenge I was ready for.
And talking about this, we ain't on the, I don't know if you're on the second floor now. I'm talking about this, just talking about tonight's game, how big of a game it is, because I know as much as you love Coach Major Wright, as much you've learned from him, you would love to dismiss him and his squad tonight and get a dub.
Well, they don't go easy. I take a lot of pride in helping build that culture for sure, and that's what we're trying to build at White Station. We've got hardworking kids that are starting to buy into what we're selling them, and I think we can go put a competitive product out there, and that's what we're trying to convince them we can do. A little rough start last week, but, we missed our week 1 game and didn't get a chance to play and work out some kinks, so we just got our work cut out for us. We've got a super disciplined group that's explosive on both sides of the ball, and we got to do a good job of blocking and tackling and doing the things we worked on all week.
And young Roy, just talking about playing for Coach Coley, man, what have you learned from him so far that you've been able to take and implement, not only during the games, but we know the best way to be successful in the game is in practice every day and in the school. So what have you learned from Coach?
Leadership. That's the main thing right there, Jim. Like small stuff. Got to get your teammates. Got to help your teammates up and there on the sideline. We all got to be bought in practice. Because it started in practice. Don't start just Friday night and think you finna come out and win. It always start from Monday through Thursday, and that's the only way you gonna come out and win.
Hey, look, I hear all this banter back and forth about how Coach is and all this, but guess what we gonna figure out? In a little bit, we came over to the school, right?
Yes, sir.
We mic'd you up, right?
Yes, sir.
So now, not only did we hear it, in a little bit, they're about to see it. Hey, you know what time it is. This is our mic'd up segment on the MSCS High School Game Day.
Ready, let's go. Reaching and climbing, Zakiah, get with him, man. Oh, wait on him. Yeah, your name's Brian, ain't it? 5 gold, go left. Here we go, run again. Soap. Same look, defense, same look. Down, out. Green, ready, let's go. Good, we'll take that. Do we care if he goes inside? Spencer, where you going? Yep. I knew, I could see your brain. You didn't have to point. Here we go. Down. Green, ready, let's go. Hey, whatever you want to do, defense, just get through. It's go time. The whole time. Yeah. All right, here we go, Keith. Let them know time. It's go time. The whole time. It's show time. Let them know time. It's go time. The whole time. Scoring goals time. Let them know time.
Here at White Station High School, we have an amazing array of programs and opportunities for students to get involved in student life. We have amazing athletic and sports programs, and we also have a huge number of academic and extracurricular opportunities for students. For one, we have an amazing AJROTC program. It's an Army program, and the students really learn a lot about life and leadership, and many of them go on to do amazing things outside of school. So we're super proud of that program. Also, we have an amazing art program, and that's visual arts. We also have an orchestra and band program that are outstanding, as well as a theater program. But our visual arts really shine at competition. Our student artists produce some amazing artwork every year and win so many competitions, both locally and nationally, and they do outstanding work. It's amazing just to watch them do what they do in the classroom and see them produce some amazing artwork. Our math team goes on to win top places in different subjects within the math realm, and they are extremely talented and actually are very competitive and do an outstanding job nationally at competitions. They love math. In terms of clubs and organizations, one of the most special things about White Station is that students can really get involved in just about anything here. We have so many different clubs and organizations that do things like community service, volunteer, tutor. Some of them are just clubs and groups where students can come together with a common interest. That's something we're very proud of, is if a student has an interest, they can start a club. Many of our students are multi-talented, and they lead clubs and bring students together and really get to exercise their leadership skills when doing that. I mean, if you're on student council, you lead student activities. You make basically the White Station student life run and have amazing opportunities for your fellow students, and anybody can join that and get that leadership opportunity here at White Station. At White Station, greatness grows here.
Now, once again, we are back at the MSCS High School Game Day here at Central High School, the high school. But look, if it wasn't for the students, we wouldn't even have this program. So understand and know, the MSCS High School Game of the Week is powered by our students. And to show you that it's the truth, I got Miss Alyssa at the Step and Repeat. Go ahead, young lady.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Winters, and I'm a student of the AV Productions. I'm here with Miss McBride, Amanda McBride. What are you most excited about this season?
I'm excited about the cheer team. My daughter's a fourth year on the cheer team, and I just love the cheerleaders and how they cheer on the guys for a win.
That means you're excited about us.
Yes. Okay. Of course. In the football team, I'm excited about the wins and all that.
No one knows better about being the champ than our own Principal Amy Epps of Central High School.
We're back. Dog, that young lady was awesome, dog.
Man, look, man, hey. Give me a resume, bro. Give me a resume. Outstanding. I love to see our young Royals speaking and able to interview and able to talk. Charisma and personality.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Look, Reed. So we know this is going to be a big game, right?
Oh, yeah.
We got two friends. I don't know if people paid attention to them. Both of them were heartfelt conversations about playing each other and how they felt like, you know, really, 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 man, like Major Wright said, this is a game that I really don't care if we win or lose. It's one of those things for you. So with you touring around, what does this game mean to you as a whole coming to see this at Central?
Yeah, it's a big game. Seeing Coach Thornton, former disciple of Coach Wright, and Coach Wright might have said he doesn't care who wins. I guarantee you he cares. He's going to be looking for a win tonight, but it's going to be a great game. There's some other great games around the district. We talked about Fairleigh, White.
Talk about it.
Fairleigh and White. Fairleigh, underappreciated program, won our championship several years in a row. Coach Copeland over there against. We all know about Whitehaven and Coach Salisbury over there.
Who?
Yeah.
What school is that?
Yeah.
What school is that?
I've
never heard of it. I thought Fairleigh was on. I'm sorry. I mean,
So yeah, it's going to be a great night around the district. Definitely encourage everybody to come out, check out a game right here at Crump Stadium. Central and White Station is going to be a good one.
Doc, I think they're going to be mad at me, man, because I chose Whitehaven, not because of the size that Whitehaven presents, man. I think Fairleigh is probably one of the fastest teams. We saw some of the most outstanding athletes of last week watching them play, but I know going to the barbecue is going to be a problem. Look, you already know what time it is, Doc. I can't tell you no more, man. I'm going to toss this thing to the pep rally where the kids getting in, baby. Ain't nothing like a pep rally.
What's up, y'all? It's your man, Kavan J, and we are here at Central High School Pep Rally. Tell me who I have right here.
My name is Jashavion Williams.
What grade are you in?
I am a senior.
Are y'all pep rallies like this every time?
Our pep rallies are like this every time.
So tell us, when you come to a pep rally, what can we expect? Because this is my first time.
You can always expect some energy. You can expect some love. And we do a little thing where we boo the grade we don't like, so you can get some hate too.
So what is that? When you say you do what?
It's just a little tradition we do where we boo a certain grade.
So what is your favorite part of the pep rally?
My favorite part, I like the exit. The last song they play before they leave is always the best.
Well, y'all know where we at. We are at Central High School Pep Rally. We got the superintendent in the building. It's all good. Here comes the superintendent. We out. Superintendent, it's a lot going on today. But tell me, when you come out to pep rallies like this, what does things like this mean to you? What kind of energy does it give you? I'm excited to be here. It's always good to see our students with smiles on their faces, enjoying themselves, and being excited about being in school. We want our schools to be places that our students escape to rather than from. We want this to be a safe space, a space that they can enjoy themselves and also learn something. It's exciting, and I'm super excited of watching the game, super excited about coming and watching the game tonight between the high school, Central High School, and White Station High School. We're going to have a wonderful time this evening. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot real quick. Is Transmit High School pep rallies like this? Back in the day, yes, sir. Transmit High School pep rallies were like this. And I can remember always enjoying that first pep rally. I don't know if this is the first pep rally, but when you're an athlete and your name is going to be called, you're going to have an opportunity to come out to the center of the floor. That was always an exciting time for me as a student athlete, and I'm sure it still holds true today for our senior athletes. Mr. Superintendent, I want to thank you for the energy that you brought to the district, for everything that you've done, and I want the world to know you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I want to thank the communications department. You all have done a wonderful job of turning this vision into reality. Thank you. Thank you.
First of all, welcome back to MSCS Game Day. Now, this would not be able to be done if we didn't have some amazing sponsors. So the sponsor for today is my dog, Greg, GQ Howard with Exact Taxes, Root to the Q's. Hey, Kevin, holla at GQ, man. Let GQ in. Thank you.
You got Mr. Greg Howard here. He also is at Central High School. First of all, thank you for being here today. And tell us, how important is it being a sponsor for something as big as this?
When I heard the opportunity was available for you guys are seeking sponsorship, I had to jump in and sponsor it. Giving back to MSCS is a major thing and a major part of what we do. I've been in education for over 18 years, so just pouring back into our children, I mean, it's important for the community.
So let me ask you this, what turned on the light to make you get into education in the first place?
Just the mentors I had as a youth growing up. In my childhood, they kind of helped develop me, and that mentorship made me always want to give back. When I went to college, my goal was always to just come back to the community and pour into the youth.
And it is truly gratifying when you are able to give back, and you do. What does that do for you as a person?
It makes you feel good because you're just seeing the things that you're doing helping develop the future. And again, that's what we need. We need more people just pouring back, you know.
And I need you to say that part again about pouring into our young people in the future, how important that is, because people need to hear that.
Yeah, it's very important. It's important for the school, family, and community to collaborate together and just, again, continue to pour back and mentor the youth.
All right, y'all, it's your man Kavanje. We are here, Central High School. All right, let's go.
Well, this is my time. I want to thank my team, Doc Holliday, Reed Willis, for sitting in with us today. And mostly our sponsor, right? Exact Taxes. What a wonderful job they did and sponsoring on today. Look, Dr. Roderick Richmond, thank you again, sir, for what you've done, but mostly my students. Look, I want to make sure you understand this. Greatness grows here at MSCS. And one more other thing, be great right here. You know my line, I love you more than you love me. If they so, prove it, root to the cube. But before I go, remember,
protect the rock, man.
You tuned in to the MSCS High School Game Day, and we out. Hey, man, no more times on the show. This is it for him.